Welcome back to the gun dungeon. Got the Keltec KS7 here for you today, and this is a neat little bullpup shotgun. Talk about lightweight. This sucker is lightweight, and I've been shooting it quite a bit, mostly bird shot, but even with the bird shot, you can tell this thing weighs 5.9 pounds. Very lightweight, but very, very handy, very short. Oh, look at that little compact package. I really, really like it. So before we get into just abusing my shoulder with this thing, let's talk about a few of the features here. You can see we got a fiber optic sight on this thing, and when you bring it up to your shoulder, it's a triangle kinda, so you got a sharp point on the top. I don't know if you can see that or not, kinda, maybe. But you got a little sharp point to index with. Of course, there's nothing in the rear, just a trench along this carry handle here. So you got your handy dandy little carry handle. Looks like there's a lot of aftermarket support for this already. Take one screw out here, this part pops off, you can replace it with a full Picatinny rail. A couple other options if you want that, but this one does have the M-lock slots along it. You got a couple M-lock slots on each side of your foregrip here. I mean, it's a shotgun. There's not a whole lot of features really to it. This is your bolt release right here, so that's in a very good spot. I like that location for that. The safety is a bit backwards for me for a cross bolt, so that is fire. You can see it sticking out here. That is fire, and from a right-handed shooter perspective, typically you would push with your trigger finger and that would be fire, but that is safe with this one. You actuate to turn it to fire with your thumb, which if you're not fluent with a lot of crossbolt safeties like on a Remington 870 or something, then, and you're more fluent with ARs, that's going to be more natural to you because using your thumb to turn the safety off. But yeah, I mean, fit and finish, it's a Keltec, so it is what it's going to be. So far, the little bit that I've shot with it so far, the only issues I've had is with these birdshot Winchester super target loads, just 7.5 shot. And what it was doing, it was like the case was too narrow and it was starting to slip between the lifter forks underneath here. You can see the lifter forks there. Oh, no, you can't. You can see them there now. But the case would slip between these and it would let the shell kind of, and it was normally on a full cartridge, not a spent casing, and it would turn inside there, but I only had that issue with these cheap target loads. But I do have, oh gosh, look at that. Whew, true ball rifled slug, 3-inch. This thing is chambered in 3-inch. So we're going to shoot a few of those. And then I have some 2 3/4 inch, 1 ounce slugs here. These are just some cheapos. I got some double-aught buck and of course some more of that Winchester target. We'll see if we can induce that failure again. Maybe, maybe not. Like I said, it might have just been a break-in issue because this is a fairly new gun. This is a loaner, by the way, to a buddy of mine. I appreciate him letting me do this video on it. Great dude, appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, as far as features go, it's typical shotgun, but in a bullpup configuration. One thing that I have noticed is, and you're gonna have this with the KSG or this one, is on the ejection, you can see where your arm lines up here. You are gonna take some holes into the forearm. It's just, it's annoying. It's not really painful. It's just something that's kind of annoying, but it is what it is as far as that goes. This is not going to be a high volume shotgun, guys. You're not going to go out and shoot a round of skeet with it. You're not going to be out shooting a bunch of clay pigeons or dove hunting or anything like that with it. This is a self-defense, home defense type shotgun, and it's the KS7 because it does hold 7 rounds. I've been able to get 7 rounds of the 2 3/4 into the mag tube, so 7 plus 1 with those, 6 plus 1 with 3-inch. But without further ado, I'll let you look here. It is a cylinder bore, no chokes, nothing like that, so nothing fancy. This is a defensive shotgun, lightweight, hard recoiling little defensive shotgun. But let's do a little bit of shooting. What do you think? Today's video is brought to you by Vetter Holsters. I'd like to thank them for helping the channel out. Here's one of the products they sent over for me. This one fits my 365 XL with the red dot on it. You see it's cut for that. Also has the claw feature on it, keeps that butt tucked in closer to your body. Another example is this holster for the HK VP9. This is their outside the waistband model. Just look at that cool pattern on that. Excellent retention, great products. So if you want to go help them out, which they help me out, so it works out both ways, I'll put a link to their website below. Go check out Vetter Holsters. All right, fellers, I got some birdshot loaded in here. We'll see if we can induce that failure again. If not, no big deal. Good. That'd be good news. You can see my targets, all the paint's about gone off of them because I've been blasting it with a lot of birdshot here lately, cleaning that paint right off. All right. Got her on fire. Even the birdshot's got a little oomph to it with this little sucker. So in case you didn't know, you load from behind the grip here, and we got the good old buckshot, double up buckshot in here. Slides right in there just like that. Yeah, I only loaded 4 of those. I just realized I was shooting that with no glasses on. Don't do that, guys. Don't make that stupid mistake. Here is a 1 ounce slug. I don't have a clue where this thing is hitting, so we're gonna find out together. I'm gonna try my best to sling a couple up there at the 12-inch plate, so. Looks like I shot just left, maybe. Can't tell, maybe just under. Just left. I think it's all loaded. Let me grab it. All right, I'll try 2 more. I'm probably flinching if I'm telling you the truth. That's probably what's happening. I can't tell where I'm hitting, so I'd have to put it on paper and see exactly where this thing is patterned for me, or grouping for me with the slug, I guess I should say. I don't have a clue. Can't tell with the way that the wind and dirt is. I can't tell where I'm hitting. But we're gonna do some more buckshot. So what this shotgun's intended purpose is, like I said, is defensive scenario, home defense. So with 7 of these in the tube, you could even go +1 if you wanted. With 7 of them in the tube, somebody just broke in my house. I picked it up. Uh-oh, uh-oh. And I had a little failure. Might have been me short stroking, let me see. Nope. That was a live round went in there. Looks like a light primer strike. Let me load that one back. The bad guy might have made it if I wouldn't have got him in those first 2. So the second round coming up will be the one that just had the primer strike issue. Let me grab one of these shell holes here. So from a spired one, it don't look bad. I think that might have just been a fluke. Well, I said I'd do it. I don't want to do it, but I said I'd do it. 3-inch. I'm sending a couple, guys. That's it. I'm a sissy. I should have done this on a cooler day when I could wear a jacket, but I'm too dumb to do that. All right, maybe I'll get lucky and bang it up there, who knows. Woo. Wow. that sucker, it comes back and hits your thumb pretty good. I got a little shake from that one, but just the way I'm holding it, I guess, really got on that thumb knuckle there. Well, I'm glad that shooting segment is over with. I'll go ahead and tell you that. I've had a couple days of shooting this thing, so I kind of knew what to expect today, but I hadn't shot those 3 inches, and whew, man, that's got some oomph to them. 3-inch slugs out of this little sucker has got some oomph. I'm glad that the birdshot issue kind of took care of itself there. It might have been just something that shooting it, functioning, just running it through the action, it just cured itself. That happens a lot. The primer strike issue, that was probably me short stroking, honestly. If you're going to use something like this that is not super usual, not super common, that, you know, it's outside of what you're normally used to, you need to train with it. You need to shoot it a lot just to get the muscle memory and the mechanics down right. So, you know, I was pretending somebody broke in there, pushing the speed a little bit, and you saw what happened. That's more of an example of you need to train with your equipment than it is a slight on the gun. The firing pin had such a light strike that I don't think that it was in full battery. Most likely me just short stroking it and not pushing the slide all the way forward if I were to bet on it. But that's what I got for you today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe for early content, some behind the scenes stuff, and just to support the channel. I do have a Patreon, link is below. Have a bunch of other links below, Facebook, Instagram. I put different stuff on those things too, and kind of be more myself on those platforms because I don't care if they get deleted or not. So for kind of more behind the scenes type stuff, go check those platforms out. And until next time, guys, stay tuned.